Mental disorders represent one of the biggest public health issues, and they suppose a great social cost. Emotional disorders often appear in adolescence, an period of age which comprises the age of 14 to 19 years old, and depression is the fourth cause of illness and disabilities for teenagers. Also, suicide is the leading cause of death for young people between ages of 15 and 19. It's estimated that a total of 340 million people all over the world suffer from depression, and this disease is considered one of the most disabling for teenagers. And approximately between 10% and 20% of the total teenager population are living with a mental disorder, and in most cases these disorders are not diagnosed properly or they don't receive correct or specialized treatment.
According to la Encuesta Nacional de Epidemiología Psiquiátrica, the 50% of the mental disorders are developed before an age of 21. Besides, a 24.7% of teenagers suffer from more than one mental disorder. Failing to address this kind of situations can lead to several consequences that extend into adulthood, affecting their mental and physical health of those who suffer it, limiting their opportunity of having a satisfying adult life.
There are many mental illnesses that affect us all: children, adolescents, adults. The main ones due this social isolation are the anxiety, the stress, and the depression. The stress is a feeling of suspicion, nervousness, or fear. The stress can be caused by any situation or through that makes you feel sad, anger, or anxious. And finally, we have the depression. The depression can be described as a feeling melancholic, sad, miserable, or collapse. And most of the people feel this way for a short period of time. But the true clinical depression disorder is in which feelings of sadness, frustration, or anger interferes in our daily life for a long period of time.
The SARS-CoV-2, also known as coronavirus, has spread all over the world. There have been over 49.7 million reported cases and over 1.2 million deaths globally, according to the World Health Organization. This problem has threatened the entire population with feelings of fear and isolation, and also with mental issues such as anxiety, depression, and stress. These issues have not contributed to the mental health care, representing another problem worldwide.
Our Instagram page name is Healthy Quarantine, and we already have 72 followers during 1 week and a half. We have some examples of relaxed reading and mod music. And our first publication was Types to Express Your Feelings in a Good Way, and the people can know how you feel and all your, it's a healthy thing to do, to express your feelings and all the things, because if you keep it, it's not good. We select Instagram because it's one of the most popular social networks in the young people, and is one of the best ways to put this type of information.
The first post of our Instagram account was the main concept of mental health. What is mental health? And also we provided some statistics about mental health in Mexico and how coronavirus has affected the population during this quarantine. And the next post was about how to know if I have a mental health issue, and we provided certain questions to help our followers identify if they have mental health issues. Then we post how to maintain your mental health during the coronavirus and during quarantine, because we know it's difficult. Then we provided some tips to help reduce stress during quarantine. Some tips were making exercise, sleeping well, and all that. The next post was about some tips about organizing better.
The next post that we performed regarding to the mental health during quarantine had a theme of a challenge. We gave to our audience a 10-day challenge plan that they could follow in order to have a better day. By simply meditating, cleaning their room, and even being grateful can have a major change in their day and even in their whole week. The following post that we made was about music, of how music impacts our mood and how also it reduces the stress. Along with the music, we had a post about reading, of how reading can help to our memory and also boost motivation. For these two topics, we gave a list of recommendations that they could later follow. And lastly, for our last topic, we have the feelings. The importance to express your feelings, and we also gave some tips of how to express your feelings when you are feeling down.
So the first tip, you may have heard of it, and it's a well-known tip to improve your mental health, and it's meditate. At first, it can be a little bit difficult to find time to do it or to do it, but you are gonna get better at it. You can search videos on YouTube or audios in Spotify. The next tip I'm gonna give you is simply to walk. Whenever you're stressed or after doing a lot of work, you can just get out of your house and walk, or even inside your house. Whatever you want, walk and clear your mind. So my next tip is to do exercise. You can search on YouTube whatever exercise you can fit in your home or in your backyard.
If you're more an artistic person, perhaps painting, drawing, or sketching will help you let go all of those ideas that are stuck in your head. Meanwhile, if you are more of a social person, talking to someone you trust will always help. This can be a family member, a teacher, or a friend, but make sure that this person will always listen to what you have to say and will not judge you. Finally, if you have tried all of the tips we have told you and you still don't notice any progress at all, please contact a professional. Right now, misinformation is our worst enemy. There are plenty of podcasts and YouTube videos that can help you understand what is happening in your mind. Participating in a chat group will make you feel less alone in this, but make sure that everything you do is supervised by a professional. These people are meant to help you. Remember that to be a healthy person, we have to take care of our bodies and our minds.
Welcome to this space where you can be safe and relax for a moment. Before we start, I want you to go to a place where you can be quiet and relax. Then, get in a position where you can be as comfortable as you can. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. See how the air comes in and how it comes out. Just breathe. Relax every part of your body. See how the air travels to your body, how it heals everything. Every thought that you have about any conflict that you are passing through, you can just let it go. Breathe. Relax. Listen to the breath that you are doing, the movement of your body, of your heart. Before you come back, I want you to move every part of your body, your toes, your feet, your legs, your stomach, your arms, your hands, your fingers, your shoulders, your head, your neck, your face. Come back. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes slowly. Welcome again. We can start now.